Hi everybody, I have another haul to share, and I'm going to share some cards that I've made with the shimmer powders from Nuvo. These are new to me, but I think these came out a year ago and I just recently showed these in a haul. I got several colors. This is the Violet Brocade. You could see that it's a purple and blue sort of powder, and there is a lot of shimmer, and I don't know if you're going to see that on the camera, but I'll try and share that with you. So I did a couple of backgrounds, and you can see this one has green and blue in it, and there is shimmer. I'll try and hold it to the light so you can actually see that. Now these pieces of paper are from Stonehenge, from Legion Paper, and it is a Stonehenge, what size is this? 5x7. And it's 250 GSM, 90 pound, cold press watercolor. So it's 100% cotton. So that's a big difference. In some watercolor papers are not 100% cotton. That's a better quality if you can get cotton. And this doesn't curl up as much as some, which does affect how you're doing this, because when it starts to bend like this or curl, it makes the water kind of pool in certain areas or run off your page when it's like this. So this is the first background I have. Now I know these don't look like much. I'm going to cut these down to, 4.5 to A2 size and then do something with these. But I figure I'd share some of these backgrounds before I've cut them down to make cards. This was the Cherry Bomb. No, this is the Catherine Wheel color. And the Catherine Wheel color has orange and reds and yellows, but I added Cherry Bomb in there. You can see some pink. This one is the Lilac something, I think. And also I used the yellow in here. And I don't know the names of the colors, but you get the idea. These are all backgrounds that I'll probably just cut down and use for cards. There's another background. And I have been making cards with the ones that are dried. Here's one of the backgrounds I did. I die cut it along the edge, stamped it with a Papertrey ink stamp, and also embossed the base card with a heart embossing folder. This is Papertrey ink Royal Velvet cardstock, the purple. And I thought it went well with the purple color of the shimmer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but where you see those dark spots, they are shimmery. And then there's some shimmer along the card's edge too. So there's that first one. Here's another one. This one I added some Cherry Bomb along with a purple. And there you can see some blue. And again, I think where the blue spots are, there is shimmer to it, and I added sequins. So this is another stamp from Papertrey ink, and then I die cut it along the edge, put it on the same card base as the other. This one is on a white card base. I used some vellum. This vellum is from Papertrey ink. If you are looking for a vellum you can heat emboss with, they have several types, but I think this is the heavier weight of them, and I heat embossed it with white. After I had, the first thing I did here was use a Simon Says stamp, background stamp, and embossed it, heat embossed it with white fine detail embossing powder, and then I added the color to do the background. So there's some dark spots, some light spots, different colors, and there is shimmer, and then I add some die cuts here. These are Spellbinders set, and then I add some sequins. And then this is the Nuvo, what is this? Nuvo Dream Drops. Now, I'm noticing they don't dome up. These are very runny, is what I want to say. These aren't doming up like I would like them to do, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm just going to tell you now. Some of the other Nuvo drops that I have, they do dome up, but these are not doing that. I don't know what the deal is. Here's another one, and this one is heat embossed with silver embossing powder. And then, I don't know, again, if you can see the shimmer. What I did with this one is I did the background, and then I die cut it with the complementary background die, or cover plate as they call them, from the stamp here. that you see. So instead of just having a flat background, I die cut it and then glued it down to the base, which is a white cardstock. And I don't know, again, I don't know if you can see the shimmer. Here's the Nuvo drops in a blue color. Now, you can see that they dome up here. I will turn it to the side. The other ones don't do that. They're kind of runny. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. But those are the 4 cards I've made so far. I have more backgrounds to do, but I thought I'd share those with you while I'm doing my haul. So this is the 6th order from Papertrey that I've gotten this month. And I've held back from ordering again, even though they do have $1 stamps on their site. And they also have $4 impression plates, which are, for them, quote-unquote embossing folders. They're just not in a folder type of thing. You just run the plate through with an embossing mat. So I did order a few things that I didn't already have. I went back and thought, oh, I don't have these. These 3 mini stamps here, this one's, they all kind of go together, but they're sold individually. This is called Lucky Scratch. And I'm going to show you what they're really for. It's called Lucky Scratch, so you can see the sentiments there. This one is Lucky Scratch Prize Pack. So you can see these, the prize pack. And then this one is Lucky Scratch Love. So it's got a different theme. Okay, now what you do is you stamp them, and then you get these scratch-off stickers. And Papertrey sells them in their store, I think, but I've had these for a long time. These are from Smash. These are, I guess, what you would use. Here we go. You guys know how these go, right? So you stamp it, you put the little sticker over the top, and then you get a coin. Whoever gets the card gets a coin or tag or whatever. And these were $1.49 at TJ Maxx a long time ago. And you rub off the silver part, and then it reveals the message. So I got 2 packs of these. There's 26 pieces in a pack. I've never used them. But they go with those stamps. You could put those stamps down and then put these little things over top. Now this is a die that I've already had in my stash for a while that was released when those stamps were released. So this is a big ticket, and there's a little die cut there. You put the scratch off here is really how they intended it. So they sold the circles, I think gold and silver maybe, in their store. I didn't buy any because I already had those other ones. And that's the intention of that sticker set or stamp set. Those stamp sets that I got. So there's 3 different ones plus a die, and those were $5 each. So got that. Well, they weren't $5 because they were 15% off. In my order, I also got these little mini stamps. This one is a Just For You stamp set. This one is for your retirement, or Keep It Simple Retirement. I'm assuming at some point I will have some co-workers retiring. And then this one, Friendship stamp set. And I didn't have any of that kind of, oh, I think so. I had some random retirement stamp sets that are in a set that I never think of, but at least those are together and I can go to them quickly. Friendship stamp set. And then I got this wreath die, which I was waiting for this to come back in stock. I didn't get notified, but then I was looking on the site and they had it, so I ordered it. This is a stitching die for a wreath. And then this I have the dies for, but I didn't have the stamp set. So it is called Birthday Cheer. And I have the Celebrate Birthday and Make-A-Wish as die cuts. And then this one is Never Enough Birthday. This one is Ivy and Bloom. And I think this does have a coordinating die, but this one was the die was out of stock, so I just got the stamp. I just like having these types of leafy things available to me so that I can use them for cards. I like having that. And of course they're bigger than the picture. And I got the Stampin' Die for this one. It's called Wishes Come True. And it is candles in different patterns. And then you get some sentiments as well. So 3 candles there. And then This one I had this stamp set for already. This is an old set. It's Harvest Berries, and I believe you get, well, I have now the die set for it. That's what I bought in my order, because I already had the stamp, but I didn't have the die. And then I got the stamp set for some dies that I purchased recently from a lady destashing. This is called Boho Rounds. I had bought these 3 dies from her, so now I have the stamps that go along with them. And then I got this one, which is Stacked Statements. I wish I had bought this before. I don't know what took me so long. I seen this before on D-Stashes, and I passed it up, and, you know, I really do like the way that the letters have little designs inside of them. So I got the stamps and dies for that, since they were both in stock. This one is Fresh Bouquet, right? Flesh Floral Wrap-Ups. So there's the stamp set, and then I got the die too, because it was in stock. And then I got Floral Sketches. Here it is. And you can, you know, make a nice little bunch here. And you got some sentiments to go with. That's it for my order from Papertrey. I also got two items in the mail today from, I purchased from somebody individually. This was a card that was included in this set here. I bought this onesie die from somebody who's destashing it, and I didn't have one already, so it makes cards. So what you do is you line up the top of your card where it's folded with the lines here, the little dots here, and then it will stay together as you die cut it, and you'll have the shape for the onesie. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not how you do it. You die cut this, and then, I'm sorry, my husband is making a lot of noise outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the video, so if you do hear it, I apologize. You die cut this shape, and then this right here is where the fold would go, so you'd have like a full card. I think that's how it works. I'll figure it out, right? What I usually do is I take the fold all the way up to, like, say, right about here. It will cut this, and then it will cut all this part below it, but then there's 2 points at the top where it might stay together. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm sure there's a way to do this. Somebody will probably tell me, too. This is the other set I bought from a D-Stash. It's called Holiday Pinups. And what this is for decorating clothespins. This regular clothespins. Not the round ones, the flat ones. So, they're little elves. And it came with dies because it was a mini kit, and it also had paper with it. So, this is, I guess, the only paper she had left. That's fine. But, oh, here we go. You could see the little elves, a reindeer, a Santa, and a snowman. So you can decorate clothespins for that. I don't even know why, but I was into it. And I didn't have it already, so hey, why not? Anyway, that is my haul for now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.